That's why I'm doing all that.
Okay, it's been only 7 days, and in just next 5 or 7 days, you want to be very fluent at English.
Well,
Yeah,
first of all, thank you very, very much to take me a session. I have seen your video. That's why I contact you by using mail.
yeah.
So thank you very, very much for this, for giving me a
My
precious
pleasure to
time.
have you here. Yeah, same here. Yeah, could you just introduce first yourself?
Yes, ma'am. My name is enriching. I belongs to Saranpur, and I'm a professional with a robust background and a rich 5 year tenures in a fintech industry and at Armudra Services Private India Limited. Okay, and currently I have done a Master of Computer Application, and now I'm doing a data analyst course. So if I'm talking about my habits watching movies, surfing internets, and doing some my data analyst work on my laptop. So this is a little bit about me.
Okay, okay. So do you work from home or do you go to office every day?
Ma'am, actually, currently my interviews are going.
Okay, you are just
Yes,
giving interviews. Hmm.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and in your hobbies, you share that you watch movies and searching about these things. Okay, okay, great. Um, so when did you start learning English? Do you want me to introduce myself too?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay, okay, great. So as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. I'm from Rajasthan. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my graduation in Korean language from JNU, New Delhi. After that, I prepared for banking examinations too for 2 years and I gave up because that was not my cup of tea at all. Then I found my interest in languages even more as I have already done my graduation in Korean. So I thought to start something in this language first and later on in Korean. Yeah, so nowadays I am running a YouTube channel and providing paid sessions to beginners only as I consider that there is a lot of room for improvement. I need to be very good and very advanced speaker to teach intermediates and advanced. So I'm working on myself as well as I'm just running the channel and providing sessions. If I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books and talking to people. That's all about me.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so let's first discuss about your English learning journey. So when did you start learning the language?
Ma'am, when I was in my graduation, I have done a Bachelor of Computer Application. So at that time, I learned offline classes of English speaking. So, but that time I was not too serious about the English because I'm learning my some programming languages in my curriculum of my BCA syllabus. So that's why I was not gave to the complete dedication at that time.
Hmm.
So in between till now between I learn something or try or not or try, but from 5 or 6 days I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to become a fluent in English from last 5 to 6 days. For this, I'm watching movies in English. I'm talking to my friends. I'm trying to translate in myself my daily routine when I'm doing something like I'm taking milk and I'm doing something whatever I'm doing in my daily activities.
Hmm.
So and also I'm writing in English.
Hmm.
So these kind of activities I'm doing,
So,
and
okay.
yes, and within 5 or 6 days I want to become more and more fluent to in English. That's why I'm doing all that.
Okay, it's been only 7 days, and in just next 5 or 7 days, you want to be very fluent at English. Is there any particular
Yes, ma'am.
reason behind it to become fluent in just 20 days or maybe 15 days?
Ma'am, actually, I want to join a job
Hmm. So
so
you
that
need to crack
I'm
an
learning.
interview.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So have you already given some interviews Do you have experience?
Yes, ma'am, I given, but not for the particular special in English. I gave the interview on the as my profile like data analyst or as a software engineer. I am done.
Hmm.
Yes, and also I have a 1 year experience of as a software developer, web developer. But currently, I'm changing my domain. I'm shifting to the data analyst because I want to become a data scientist. Nowadays, you know very well about the AI and ML and deep learning also. That's why I'm going to this side.
Hmm. So in this
Yes, and
particular domain, have you given interviews?
yes, yes, I given.
Okay, so how was the experience or what was the results?
Experience was good, ma'am. And some in some interviews, I cleared 4 rounds and 3 rounds, but still not selected.
In India
And maybe
itself, you
today,
are giving in India itself, right?
yes, in India, in some companies related to the Noida, some Gurgaon, some from Bangalore. Yes,
Hmm.
in India, yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So where are you lacking still, according to you?
According to me, ma'am, actually, I can speak in English. I can little bit I'm lacking, but if there is need to speak more and more continuously, something more than 10 minutes or more than 15 or 20 minutes, at
Hmm.
that time my confidence was low at that time, and sometimes I'm not be able to explain my projects in English, and I was not be able to explain more and more the particular situation in English. So I think this is the weakness or this kind of area I'm lacking.
Hmm. And it is because of hesitation, maybe fear of hesitation, because you have knowledge, you are good at everything, whatever you do, and your English is again good. So maybe it is not about English, it is about your own fear or maybe hesitation, or you are not feeling confident while delivering the content.
Maybe you are right, but I think the feedback I got from my instructors that they gave me that the communication you have to work on your communication.
Hmm. Okay.
So otherwise the technical skills I'm strong
Hmm.
enough.
Hmm. So in
Yes, ma'am.
communication skills, you need to be very specific. It's not about English only. In communication skills, there are three different aspects we need to focus upon. First is like non-verbal communication. Second is tonality, the rhythm, the pace, and third is words or whatever we speak. So in if we see that non-verbal communication, that holds 55% out of 100. So like a lot of weightage the non-verbal communication holds, which in that your eye contact, your facial expressions, your hand gestures, your body language. Then 38% tonality, your way of speaking. It is again 38%. Remaining is 7% only. So I guess you are focusing upon the 7%. Focus upon the 55 and 38 to like whole 100%. Then you will be able to go like will be able to improve a lot. What do you think
Ma'am,
about?
actually,
Hmm.
I think I'm not so confident when I'm speaking in English,
Hmm.
explaining
Hmm.
something, explaining my projects or explaining some particular situation. And to be very, very honest, that my grammar is not so good. It is m- it means that it is not good. My grammar is too much poor.
See, I think
And
grammar is not that like but whatever I got till now, your grammar is good. Here and there, grammatical mistakes can be ignored, like little bit. If you are very good at presenting yourself, so start using your hand gestures, start working upon your facial expressions too, and do not talk in same tone, same rhythm. Like there should be fluctuations while speaking. So you can focus upon those areas too. But I think your grammar is already good. With the practice, you will be able to even improve a lot.
okay, ma'am. So I want to become more fluent within 5 days. So what can I do for this?
Within 5 days, then I guess maybe 12 hours a day you have to just practice English, English, and English. Because within
Yes,
five
I
days,
can do.
I don't think that it is possible, but you can improve a bit by just doing the specific practices, not like randomly you are listening something or randomly you are speaking something. No, related to your own genre, own area. Just focus on specific things where you need to improve. Then focus on your body language and do the shadowing practice a lot, where you can focus upon your tone, you will get the fluctuation while speaking, so where to emphasize, where to pause. So like this you can work, you can observe any native speaker, pick one or two native speakers, start repeating after them, do the shadowing practice. That will help you.
Oh,
Hmm.
ma'am, actually, for next 5 or 6 days, I just want that how much I know about the English. That all that kind of English I start in English. Just that how much I know already I know. So
Hmm.
all the English I can speak in English. That how much I know. Oh no, I don't want to learn new in English for next 5 or next 10 days. Actually, uh, how much I know, I just want to speak that kind
Hmm.
of English. That's it. And I think
Yeah.
this is possible.
It is, yes, it is possible. Your English is good. You are lacking in confidence. That's why maybe you feel that I'm not good. But when you practice a lot, separately and then talking to people, both practice are required, because in separate practice, you can see your flaws and you can just focus upon your, body language. But you can actually see the results when you talk to somebody else. So both the practices for 5 days continuously, like talking separately, alone, maybe recording your own videos, then observing yourself, then getting the feedback out of the video, and then correcting, rectifies your mistakes and all, and then talk to somebody else too. Like many YouTubers are there, you can connect with them. Many learners are there. Many, I guess, Telegram or maybe Skype groups are available where you can practice with people. So both the practices
Ma'am,
are
actually,
required.
yes, you are right. Ma'am, actually, I feel that I need a partner who who can who can communicate with me so that
Hmm.
I can improve myself to communicate more and more. Because if I'm using the online app, so that kind of app is not so helpful because for 2 or 30 minutes after 2 or 3 minutes that was boring. So I think I need a partner or a teacher that who can make me improve, and so that I will be very good in English. If this loophole will be complete. Yes.
Okay.
So I think this is a loophole, or maybe not the loophole. I can say that not the loophole. So I'm just feeling that I need a English partner who can communicate with me.
Hmm. So do
So
you have people
how
around you?
sorry,
Do you have people around you who speak in English?
not. That's why that's
No.
why if I have then I'll enough to communicate with them.
If I had, I would have worked. If I
Yes,
had,
I'm
I
saying
would
that.
have worked. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm saying that I'm not good in grammar.
So it is a
Yes, ma'am.
conditional sentence. In conditionals, many people get stuck. It's not that much a big deal. Conditionals are little, yeah, tough, but basic grammar is clear. Basic fundamentals you know already.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
So, ma'am, your session is just this is your just one session, or I can take it once again or in further
You need 5 sessions, right? Like 4 to 5 sessions.
4 to 5, or maybe more than 4 to 5.
More than 4 to 5. Then you can join my
O-
courses. Like I provide 3 sessions a week for 25 minutes,
Okay,
around 20 to 25 minutes. Yes. So if you like, you can join that.
okay, ma'am. I'll think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, other than that, if you want to ask any question related to English, like how you can enhance or anything,
Just you give me the feedback. You can give me a feedback that where I'm stand in English and how can I improve
that I guess
within
already I have
10
given
days.
already. Yeah. That your English is
Okay.
okay. Like you can improve in just some days. And only, I guess, other than that, 55% of the non-verbal communication, you need to work upon that. Because in whole session, you brought this smile, I guess, for a few seconds. And in the whole session, you were very serious. So that you can focus upon a bit. Yeah. Do you always remain like serious?
Sorry, ma'am. Pardon, please. I'm not getting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying that what kind of personality you are? Candid, or you remain serious?
Ma'am, I'm an extrovert. I'm very, very funny, and
Okay.
I'm spiritual too. I'm spiritual too.
Hmm.
Spiritual, not only that kind of person you are looking. Not. I'm a different person, but here I cannot see about that kind of spirituality. But I
Hmm.
am very, very, and
In a
I
pragmatic
have known.
way,
Sorry.
spiritual in a very practical way, maybe.
In a very practical, or I'll mail you. I will mail you, and
Okay.
I write something about that. Here in the video I cannot
Hmm.
tell you about
No
this.
problem.
And
Yes. Yes.
I am very, very funny too, because still I have not seen a person who can kidding like me,
Who
and
can
I'm
keep like
laughing a lot. who
hmm,
can
good
who
luck
can
to
making jokes and making funs when I'm together with some my friends. Then the environment will become a good and
Hmm.
like a funny, and that's all.
Okay, so
So
you are
I'm
a candid
like this.
person. Hmm. You are so candid,
Yes,
people
and I'm
enjoy your
very.
company.
Yes, ma'am, and other also enjoy.
Great one. Great
And my
one. Okay.
And once I want to tell you that my friends, if will go somewhere for the roaming, for wandering the new places, then
Hmm.
they call me to come. They
Hmm.
must call me to come.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Great one. Great one. So do you have friends since school or are they new, like from college or from school?
Still I connected with my school friend and some of my college friend and some of my working friends.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
one of my friends that I still connected with him. Uh, I am from my UKG standard. He's
Hmm.
he's and he and me met in the UKG standard.
Okay. And still you are
So
friends.
yes, ma'am, and this is my habit. If I like someone and he's help for me, he done something for me, then I always connected with them.
Hmm. You always
I
connect.
always try to connect with them. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Great. Great.
If somebody will do something for me, then I'll never ever forget that.
Hmm.
Like
Great.
ma'am, you also taking a session, and this is for me. Then this is I also remember.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's okay. Ma'am, I was saying that I also going to subscribers, and I will increase your subscriber at my behalf on my behalf.
Thank you so much. It's really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't like that is not required. It is I haven't shared with anybody, with my family members or friends. Like I always was the same person that if somebody really likes my channel, if somebody really wants to connect with me, they can subscribe. And I want genuine audience on my YouTube channel. So I haven't asked anybody to subscribe to my channel. So it is my pleasure that you offered.
Okay,
And
ma'am,
if
I
you like,
understand.
you can share. It's not like compulsory or yeah.
Yeah, I understand, ma'am. I understand, but this is very, very helpful. for the people,
Yes.
not only for me, for the other people also.
Hmm. Yes, I'm
So
trying my level best.
for this kind of, yeah, already you are the best, ma'am.
Not the best. No, 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 no can be. Like no one can be the best, but we can be better, 1% better every day. And that is my focus to become 1% better. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah. So you shared that you love watching movies. What kind of movies do you watch, or what is your genre?
Ma'am, all kind of movies I love to see. Like last movie I have seen on YouTube, I have seen Irish Wish. That is a Bollywood movie. To
Hmm.
improve my English, I watched. And all the Bollywood movies I want to see, all the bigger, all bigger movies. Like recently, one movie released, that Bade Miyan Chote Miyan. I still have not seen, but I want to see, or I will go to see. And comedy movie also I like, action movie also I like, and the one of the most that I like, that is suspense thriller.
Suspense thriller. Okay. Hmm.
Yes,
So do
ma'am.
you think that
Like
is it
like
right to share the crime in movies? Don't you think that makes, affects our mind?
no, ma'am. No,
Okay.
it is up to us, not
Hmm.
to others. If my mind is in control, then nobody can harm to
Yes.
me.
Agree.
You know that? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I already told you that I'm a spiritual person. If you are in your control, nobody can touch on you, or mentally or physically too.
Hmm.
Yes,
Hmm. But
ma'am.
still people are
And
making this
also I
kind.
have a, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Also, I have a habit that I didn't share with you. I do meditation in every day, something 1 hour in
1 hour.
every morning.
Oh
After,
my God.
yes, and from last 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Hmm. How to get this much big achievement? Like 1 hour is really a very big thing in meditation field basically because it's even difficult to sit for 5 hours 5 minutes. Sorry, 5 hours is too much. 5 minutes. So how did you build the habit? Can you share it? Like initially, how was it? How did you start it?
Ma'am, actually, I was started my journey, my spiritual journey in year 2011.
Hmm.
In year 2011, and in 2014, having some incident for me, that is happened by the God, by the nature, and after that, my life has been transformed completely. And from the 2014, I'm trying to understand about the nature. I was trying to understand about the nature, how can the nature works, and the universe about nature, and the universe what wants from us.
Hmm.
So these kind of things, maybe I'm not explaining to you in English. I'm thinking that I'm not explaining to properly in English, but I'm trying. So from that time, I'm something I have read a book like Bhagavad Gita. So in that book, I have learned so many things, and I must suggest to the everybody, read Bhagavad Gita before die. Everybody before die, must, it is must read, because Bhagavad Gita is the book that is our manual. You purchase a car, and the company will provide a manual to drive that car, right? So the Bhagavad Gita is the book that is our manual, that human being how can survive, how can live in the earth, on the earth, and how can they understand uh, about the universe. So you can read in the Bhagavad Gita. And I must say about that, if you can see your past life, your present life, and your future life in the Bhagavad Gita. All kind of person, how many types of person living on the earth and on the complete earth, you can see on the Bhagavad Gita. So I must recommend to the everyone that must read before die Bhagavad Gita. I'm not promoting the Bhagavad Gita, but after reading or after the understand, nobody can understand the Bhagavad Gita, but if understand a 50%, then you can everybody can learn more and more and more about the humans, about the humanity. And from last 3 to 5 years, someone told me that you can do meditating about to see, watch to see my lifestyle. You can you can start meditation like from the very basic. Then I started the meditation from 5 to 10, 10 to 15 minutes. And from nowadays, I'm doing meditation something 1 hour or more than 1 hour if I want to feel. If meditation is like a, how can I say, meditation is like, ma'am, actually, I'm forgetting the word.
You can tell in
Mm,
Hindi too, it's not a big deal.
Ma'am, let me search if you can.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, can you share when you started in first in 2011? How old were you?
I was in 2011, I think 24 to 25.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, I think I was smiling when you were sharing about Bhagavad Gita because we have Laddu Gopal at our home. So I always yeah, I always spend time with him. And so in the morning when I was giving, yeah, when I was making him ready for the puja and everything, I was thinking that I should read Bhagavad Gita. And I was just thinking, and I'm also feel connected to the universe because I talk to universe and I firmly believe in the universe. So I was just thinking, and I think universe sent to you to tell me deliberately that start reading Bhagavad Gita. So
It's
I
my
feel
pleasure, ma'am.
there is a connection when you feel you are also connected or somebody else who is connected or who already have done that something, he will come to your life and he will suggest you the same thing to do. So great.
Yeah, ma'am, it's my pleasure. Ma'am, I can tell you so many things about the nature, about the universe, and about the humanity. But on this video, maybe I cannot.
I understand. Yes, I understand.
One more interesting thing in already added up in my personality that
Hmm.
I can't share any. No one can. You cannot see the person like that kind of quality, or you can that kind of quality or habit. You still never seen that kind of person. But here in this video, I cannot share.
Okay, no problem. You can send me the email if you like. I would love to read
Yes,
that.
yes, I will send. I will
Yes,
send.
yes, yes.
I will. I will send it now. You please check.
Yeah, I'll check. And yeah, so have
But
you
please,
watched the Inception movie? As you were talking about movies too. Have you
yes,
watched the
ma'am, I have seen.
Inception?
Yes, I have seen, and Inception is the one of the best movie that I have seen.
Hmm. Yes, I have recently heard about it and I'm also excited. I'm going to watch the movie tomorrow, like on Sunday.
Yes, yes, you must watch Inception because that movie create the illusion on your mind,
Hmm.
create the illusion that you will, when you watch the movie, you will kho jana. How can we say
You
that?
will be immersed, or
You
that
will be
movie will captivate you.
immersed in that movie. And
Hmm.
you means there in this movie having 3 or 4 layers: dreams, inside dream, and after that inside this dream also a dream.
Yeah.
And the dreams becomes reality, and that person understand the reality to the dreams. So this kind of movie, I think, so
Hmm.
this is
Yes,
very
solid.
very good movie, one of my best movie that I have ever seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It is kind of based on dreams and then kind of subconscious mind thing, maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched. I have just seen the trailer. And yeah, I am excited, eager to watch the movie because I have heard from somebody that a very few people understood the movie entirely.
Right. Right, ma'am. Some person watch two or three times. After that, they understand. Otherwise,
Hmm.
not. Actually, the I don't know the actor name of that actor that played a um, lead role in this movie. He played also a lead role in the Titanic movie. And
Okay.
this actor, actually, I don't know the name. This actor makes a movie very good. All the movie that I have seen, two or three movies of this actor, all are good. All are good.
Mhm. All are
Or I
captivating.
can say, or I can say, yes, more than good.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
start watching, but I'll prefer to watch only on Sundays now because I don't get much time in the day and I have already a lot of tasks to complete for myself, then for students. So, yeah, that's why I just folded my horses to just wait for the Sunday and watch on Sunday. Yes, I'll watch tomorrow. Yeah, first in the morning,
Yes,
I'll take
ma'am.
even some sessions too. Like some of the people are only available on Sundays as they are working professionals. So after that, I'll watch. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You must watch movie. This is. And
Hmm.
if you want to see, there are some movie also you can watch, like Ratsasan. This is the South Indian movie, and there are many types of movies you can
Hmm.
watch.
I'm not that much interested in watching movies. I don't know why I'm feeling too eager to watch this one. I don't watch much. Whatever I consume content, I consume for learning purpose only. Like I used to watch a lot of series in English on Netflix, and I used to watch movies before only in order to learn or in order to do the listening practice in English. That was my motto.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes,
Hmm.
but I watch to learn something and also for my entertainment.
You like
Yes, ma'am.
watching. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We can
Yes.
wind this session up right here now if you don't have any question.
No, ma'am. This is, but just I want to say thank you very much.
Hmm. You're
Thank you
welcome.
very, very much to give me a precious time, and that's all. That's all by my side.
Thank you so much for
And
connecting.
I must say before the wrap up the session, I must say one thing more before wrap up the session. You please, you please read the book of Bhagavad Gita. Everybody have to
Definitely.
read.
I believe
Everybody
that universe
should
sent
read the
you.
book.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, I believe that universe sent you, especially for me, that say her directly to start reading Bhagavad Gita now. It's time to read Bhagavad Gita. It's, I guess, high time for me to read Bhagavad Gita. And thank you so much for sharing that with
Ma'am,
me.
if Bhagavad Gita is not so easy to understand, you
Yes.
can read it in purely in Hindi, and you can read in all in also in English. But the book say something, and people understand something, some other meaning. So
Hmm.
if you will become that you are not understanding, you can communicate with other people that who are already related to the spiritual or the some other people. Also, you will not find any person you can discuss with me about the Bhagavad Gita. I will tell you something more and more that.
Okay, okay. That's why
This is
you
my
and
pleasure. I'm
I was
just saying
delaying
this.
of reading Bhagavad Gita because I was saying that I'm not capable enough to understand Bhagavad Gita because I had the thought like earlier too, but then I delayed. Like I'll read. Once I should be a little, a person who can understand a bit because I know this is the vast and the biggest thing. So I was delaying because of that. That I'm not able to maybe understand Bhagavad Gita, but I think it's now time.
Ma'am, I must say, I must say that to to work uh, to work our in is must be compulsory in our education system. One is Bhagavad Gita, and second is meditation, because meditation is the very first, and the last task about the human being is
Hmm.
the first and last. No, nothing. There is nothing. If
You
there is some
inspired me a
code,
lot today.
oh, this is my pleasure, man. If there is any God, then he or she is also meditating.
Hmm.
So meditation is the first and last task of the human.
Yes. 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 Hmm. You made
This
me
is all
think
about.
about these things now. Our meeting is going to end automatically now in just 1 minute. So I want to say
Yeah,
just
ma'am.
thank you so much for connecting to me, for sharing your insights with me. It's really helpful. You inspired me a lot today. Yeah, I was dealing these two things, meditation and Bhagavad Gita, but universe is there and I feel whenever people come like you, I feel universe is in front of me talking to me directly.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not getting what you say.
I said I always was delaying these two things, meditation and Bhagavad Gita. But now I guess whenever I meet people like you, I feel like universe is directly in front of me and saying these things to me.